someday when this bloody skull has dried, know our city is in ruins when our favorite source of pride. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. I would say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. I mean, it's not really going to be a Veve update. I mean, it kind of will. Oh god, stop falling. So there is a, I've got a fan who we had agreed to send me some stuff. But before I get into that, everyone check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMadsForever over on the Twitter, Stand Up Chart and King Mads over on the Veve app, Kobe Collection, Omi Player One over on the YouTube, RayThex.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube, at Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on Twitter. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So yeah, we got a, I got a new, what do you call it? As we all know, I'm going to San Diego Comic-Con in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to be helping to onboard users to the app. And a fan of mine happened to go and say, hey, you know what? Do you have any business cards? And I was like, no. And they're like, well, you should get business cards. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe, I probably should, you know, but like, they're like a pain in the butt to like keep, you know, they're thick and, you know, like, and the person's like, he's like, you know what? I can make you stickers that people could put on their laptops, on their, you know, on like whatever. Like, okay, you know, that, yeah. And he sent me photos like, hey, what do you think of this? And I was like, oh, that looks pretty heckin' awesome. I would totally take that. And it's even got the Twitter at Real Randy Chavez. It's got the YouTube, The Real Randy Chavez. And this person sent me 3 giant envelopes filled with a bunch of stuff like that. So I was like, oh man, that's pretty legit. So I opened that, and then that's all I was expecting. Like I said, I have like 3 of them here, probably like one for each day, and then Sunday I'll be like, I'm out, guys, I'm out. Like I said, you know, onboard a bunch of users, but I look in and I see like, oh, there's like a little box. Is there more of them in this box? That'd be interesting. And then wait a minute, it's a cup handle, and I get, oh my goodness, I got a cup. I got a cup of me and Dashi, and I was like, this is legit. This is boss. I love that stuff. So then I look in the box even further, which, by the way, pretty big heckin' box. So I go in, and then I was like, oh, what other? Oh, this is soft. What is soft about it? And I was like, oh my god, this is pretty legit. This is a Super Mario shirt with 4 different Yoshis, and I don't know what the names of them are. But I like the blue one. There's a Mario racing game from like Super Nintendo, like old school, OG. And it's called Boshi. Boshi's a really interesting character because Boshi has a... I know, my face is on things. Boshi's a really interesting character because Boshi was the only one that was like maybe a little bit faster than Yoshi. Now, obviously, Yoshi wins that. Spoilers. The game's like 25 years old. But anyway... Yoshi wins that, but Boshi has like these claws instead of little red boots, and just and just really quickly. So I actually had a what do you call it? A story? I was writing a story a little while ago, and it was supposed to be about a Super Mario Civil War, and the Civil War was. All right, hang on, before I go any further about this Civil War, if anyone could just smash that like button. Like I did this today. It's a free way to help support the channel. Gotta love that. Gotta support the channel like so. So anyway, moving on. In Super Mario Civil War, it was Mario gets has a Koopa plays like a Kami Koopa plays like a mind trick on him, and then he goes and he straight up kills Bowser, like turns him into a giant dry bones, and it is like, oh, what happened? Mario doesn't really do this. And then he goes and he comes back and he traps Luigi. He traps Luigi in a cage. So so now Mushroom Kingdom is like what Mario thinks is like defenseless because Mario's under like a spell and he only knows his objectives. Like his objectives is just kill Bowser and capture Luigi because it's like a program that Kami the Koopa that uses magic to put on him. And then he's just like. So he's like forgetting all of these amazing defenses that the Mushroom Kingdom has. So Peach is like, So Peach is like, okay, she's gonna take Parakarry, the flying Koopa that delivers mail. It's like, okay, you're gonna fly over to these people. She prays to Twink, the star from Paper Mario. It's like, all right, you're gonna go and you're gonna send a message to the W brothers, Wario and Waluigi, and they're gonna be like, you're gonna get so much freaking gold, so much gold that you can't stand it. We have the best gold, we have the biggest gold. It's the best gold. Sorry, I love doing Trump impressions every now and then. So they're like, so Wario and Waluigi are like, oh, we're gonna get money for getting to beat the crap out of Mario. Okay, so they come in. Wario comes in on his bike, and then Yoshi goes over to Yoster Isle where he sees Boshi, and Boshi really loves cookies. So he takes a bunch of cookies from the castle, brings them there. It's like, more cookies where this came from. So Wario's on his bike. Waluigi rides Boshi, and it's like Sasageos, and they're going, and so Mario launches a whole bunch of bullet bills at the castle, and the toads are just everywhere. Toads are getting like destroyed and blown up. It's hysterical. The toads are like, ah, and then it's a long story. I'll get into it another day, but I love this shirt. This is such a great shirt. It reminded me of that story. And then there's another shirt in here. Disney villains. Can you take a look at that? Oh my goodness! Got Gaston over there. Got the dude. I forget the dude's name from Pocahontas. Got that. You got Ursula. Got the Queen. I forget the tiger's name. What's his name from that Goofy movie? You got Scar over there. Just a lot of really cool. Oh my God! So it's the evil, wicked stepmother. You got Jafar over there. So really awesome gift so far. And let's see what we've got. Ooh. Oh, girl. I got Captain America, the Sentinel of Liberty in his little chibi form. Oh my, is this Scotty Young? Oh my God, it is Scotty Young. Oh my God. Oh, this is so great. This person has also sent me comics before. It's variant edition one. Oh, this is so cool. I actually don't even want to open it. I just want to like keep it. I'm gonna put that right there. And then, if you can all look. Ooh, these are nice. Just look at them. I feel like Patrick. Like, look at them. I want you to look at them. These are amazing. I'm gonna put that back in Mr. Envelope here. Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes you wanna wag our tail. When it comes, I wanna wail. Okay, so let me put this over here, and then what else we got? Oh wow, there is. I'm gonna just take a wild guess that all of these are the stickers, and they are all the stickers. That is a yeah. I'm gonna have stickers for days. Chicken for days. And how many cups did I get with this? Yeah. Okay. So I can't get it out. Okay. All right. I got this. Hold on. We're gonna slowly. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I don't want to destroy the cup. So hang on. Yeah. Oh, where'd my scissor go? Okay. Getting rid of the tape. Okay. Open it this way, and it is another cup with my face on it. This is so cool. And then there's two more down there. I'm going to assume those are the same thing. I have the greatest subscribers, friends, fans in the world. Whatever y'all want to call yourselves, I'm okay with that. I think. Okay, yeah. Wow, this do be a lot though. I'm gonna put that over there. So that is my fan mail. Let's get to some comments over here. Y'all can ask me anything. Justin says, "Tell Brock to slow down. We got to keep Omi low." Why was more bought today? I didn't even check. When I think about my life, I wonder if I will survive. Oh God. I will have Veve Ava from Veve University on the podcast at some point. I don't know when. I got asked an interesting question. Mug is legit. Got shirts too. All right, we'll get in. All right, I got this new friendo that likes the same thing that I do, and I feel really out of shape. This person thinks that they're out of shape. I don't know if they are or not, but we're gonna try to get in shape together, and ever. And they asked me, "Are you a boobies or a butt type of person?" Oh, I don't know. Guess it depends on women. Some women look uh, good with good butts, others with good boobies. If I had to guess, if I had to, um, I like a bit of a booty. Nothing crazy though. And I do like some boobage. Those are always nice. A bit bigger. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, so let me get to the OMI here. 0.001569, and we got a couple people that. All right, so there's a bunch of different orders at. So 8 million OMI, 8 million OMI, 8 million OMI, 8 million OMI at 505, or at 15058, 15055, 15053, or 15003, 1502. So there's a lot of different, and they're all like 8 million each at the end. There's a 17 million one at 1506. There's a bunch of these. So you could actually see it goes almost to like 100 million OMI in buy orders. Told y'all there'd be a lot. There do be a lot going down. Okay, moving on. Justin says Benjamin looks on fleek. Yo, he does look really good though. So I'm gonna go to the tweeters and go to the Veve and take a look, see at what we got here. Dude, these stamps are gonna do so freaking well tomorrow. So you got the classic George Washington. Originally 12 cents. It's kind of small. 5,800 to him, and then you got the Benjamin Franklin. It's also same thing, common, pretty small. I think there's 5,800 to him as well. They're both common, and then you get a little bit interesting. It's like a little bit of a darker print. It looks a little bit bigger, George Washington, and this one's supposed to be from 1860, and the other one's from 1851. So this one's, and he's facing the other way. So it's X amount of years later. There's only 4,800. He's an uncommon, and this Benjamin Franklin one looks, it's just bigger, and he just looks, I think this was this was definitely taken older. 1851 versus, oh, that's weird, the one from 1851 looks, which by the way, obviously at this point I'm pretty sure he's already gone. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure this dude was dead for like 50 years by this point, because the picture from him in 1861, which obviously is based on a portrait when he was alive, is definitely a younger Franklin than this one. This one's quite old. But then you got George Washington when he must have looked like he looked great here. It looked like he was young. He was just, or maybe that was just him like starving from war. Like they didn't a lot. So a lot of what plagued Washington's troops were, a lot of their guys were getting like syphilis. A lot of, because a lot of the guys, they didn't have like the ability to like go afford, like not all of them had shoes, and a lot of them were behind like months on pay, and what little pay they did get, they would go and get some. They would go to the town lady of the night, the town girl with the lady of the night, and they would just spend their measly paychecks on that. And Washington was like, oh my god, my troops are like, for as long as there was a military, we have continuously done stupid things, and that's got to be like one of the stupidest. Take the little money that you have to go get an escort. Wild. And then we got an Abraham Lincoln one Oh yeah, look at that one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that giant. It's believed that Lincoln had acromegalia because he was like what 6'4", 6'6". Is super super tall. Um, yeah. So 1866, Abraham Lincoln, Virgil 15 cents. In a single monumentous week in April of 1865, General Robert E. Lee surrendered at Appomattox Courthouse in Lincoln, and Lincoln was assassinated. Post Office Department honored the martyred president with a gray-black 15-cent stamp. It's an ultra rare. It's only 2,800 of that, and then we have a classic forever souvenir sheet. There's 6 of them, and this is the secret rare, and there's only 1,800 of that. These are all first edition. I'm really really pumped for it. This one I'm gonna get the whole set. I'll put some monies in. I will get the whole set. If you missed my video this morning, by the way, I was literally up till like 4 in the morning. I was so tired. I just, the things that I do for this community. I had to get a video out, and we had like 1.6 million in trading volume, and we have 1.5 now. So I'm pretty happy with that, considering a few days ago we had like 800,000-900,000. Now we have several 100,000 more each day, and I'm telling you, I know who it is. I know who it is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, moving on here. Pong Mez, oh my gosh, your face on things. I know, right? Just says, I'm going to be stacking dead presidents in more ways than one. Oh, he said you got no nipple. Justin says, it would be jokes if you accidentally press the dislike. Yeah, that would be jokes. Not for Trade says, that Robot Chicken Mario GTA is classic. Oh, okay, so you've played that game. Again, I'm not 100% sure what it was called. I just vaguely remember it in passing, but it made its way into my little story that I was writing. Bruce Wayne, how's it going? Says, when do you think we will see Omida NFT? September? Maybe. Might be Q3, might be Q4. Might be next year. I don't know. I gotta... Okay. Oh god, no! Oh god! It would have been so much easier if I cut it! I don't know what I did with the... Oh god. Okay, let me... see where I put... Where did I put it? Where did I put my scissors? Where's the cut? Guys, I need y'all to help me out here. I feel like I'm Steve and y'all are like my Blue's Clues, and I'm looking for the scissor. We just found the scissor. We just found the scissor. We just found a scissor. Wonder if I'll put my eye out. Okay. Okay. Oh god, I need to. This hat has seen better days. I'm not going to lie. But it is my hat. I love it. I got it in Kuwait. All right, moving on. Actually, do I even need it? Yeah, I do. Moving on here. Two again. MLB says we have the gold. LOL. We do. Luffy says why we can transfer the collectibles from an account to other. Please. I've been too long without use of the app. I imagine once you KYC, you should be able to transfer relatively easily. But there are a lot of issues going into it. That'll be easier to deal with as time goes on in the next couple of weeks. Inferno says howdy. Howdy. I got a little, yeah. Okay. Just one more. Okay, a couple little more. Couple little more cuts. Yeah. Oh god. Double oh god. Okay, I'm gonna put these over there on Mr. Box. I feel like I'm in basic training again, clipping strings. Yes, that's what we had to do on Friday nights, or pretty much any night of the week where there wasn't too much going on. We would have to clip strings with a toenail clipper off of our uniforms. Basic was so stupid. Moving on. Luke says, hey Randy, what's up Luke? How's it going fam? Luke 001, I hope you're doing well. My friendo. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Keenan says, hi Randy, did you see the video from the LP, from Logan Paul buying the Pikachu Illustrator 10? We've seen Uncle Jeremy there. Thoughts? Yeah, so, I've known about this for quite a while. Maybe like 8 months ago, there was this guy, Scott, he's on YouTube called SM Pratt. So I'm only Patreon member to one other YouTuber, and it is SM Pratt. I do consider myself one of the best Pokemon collectors / flippers in the world, but that guy over there, SM Pratt, is the prince of Pokemon. Like there is King Gary. Gary was the one who was on Pawn Stars. Flaunting his Charizards, flaunting all his collection. And he's the king, and Scott, aka SM Pratt, is the prince. I am like a reckless rogue, is what I prefer to be called. And I'm just the one that is, kind of put formulas together, put the that's how I got started on YouTube. That's how I made a lot of money. But SM Pratt has more. He has probably the same amount of connections in Pokemon as I do in Veve and Omi, throughout with collectors, and also with people that just have buttloads of money, and companies and stuff like that. So what he does is I'm part of his Patreon, but I don't like. I very rarely watch like the videos. I probably should, but there was a video that was titled something about an illustrator, and this particular illustrator, because again, PSA that has the. I can even show you guys. Yeah. Right. Okay. Make sure the pizza does not fall. All right. So this is a PSA 10. The grade right up there, right there, and PSA grades from a 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, so on up until it gets to a 9. What PSA doesn't do is they don't give out a 9.5. It's either a 9 or a 10, and so obviously the rarest Pokemon card in the world is that particular, or I should say the most coveted, valued Pokemon card in the world is that particular trophy. It's a Pikachu illustrator, and that Pikachu illustrator, I don't know, maybe like 30-something copies exist in the world, give or take, and obviously much less of that are graded. There's only one graded PSA 10, and that's the one that Logan Paul has, but that wasn't always a 10. That particular card was a PSA 9. So that particular card at one point was given the grade, said, hey, this is not good enough to be a 10. It is a 9. And then the person decided to break it out of its case, regrade it, and it got the 10. Now, I've seen this card. This card is probably if PSA did do a 9.5, it'd get a 9.5, because it's like one of the cleanest, best 9s out there. But it's not exactly a 10. I mean, it could be either or. If a 9.5 grade was given, it would have been that. I don't know if there are any like truly true, oh no, this is a Gem Mint 10, no question, no doubt about it. Because again, this had enough, whether it was whitening on the edges or whatever, that or the corners maybe weren't so hot, that this was graded a 9 at one point. And now it's a 10, and I think it does sit in between that, but it is I think that Logan might have overpaid for that, but this is where it comes into Veve collecting. This is where a lot of this is big brain type of stuff here that not a lot of people are privy to. It doesn't matter if I think he overpaid for it, and I think he did that because, well, that was a 9 at one point, it's not really a 10. It doesn't matter. It has that grade. It's the only one in the world. And even if me and 99.9% of the rest of the world think that was the wrong move, it was worth it to him. And I can guarantee you that there are other things that are other people out there that's going to be like, oh, I want that. And if Logan could flip it for a little bit, maybe he would. That's just one person. When you have these different sets, like I got a buddy. I don't even know if I can say this yet. I can't. But there are matching sets. Like, let's say you have a season 1 matching set, whatever it is. I don't know. It could be that you have number 113 of what Clever Jerk is really, really good at getting matching sets, like Vader 666, or I'm sorry, Vader 66, the common, the uncommon, and the ultra rare. That might have cost Clever Jerk in the 5 figures, 10, 20K. I guarantee you, there are probably a dozen people out there that would easily pay Clever Jerk 3 times what he spent. And I say this because Star Wars people are crazy. Completed sets are going to be so impossibly freaking hard to get. And like I want to say completed sets, I mean like the sets that match, the matching sets, those are so insanely hard to get. It's not, there's no formula like that I used to have to be able to determine, well, is it sub 100 based on the floor, there's no formula for that, because that's whatever that formula breaks down, because at that point it's whatever somebody wants to pay for it. And I guess that's for anything. That's for the 41, like the 45 Secret Rare Spider-Man, the 41 Mother's Day stamp, the ultra rare. Together that sold for 100K. Obviously this was months ago, and it was in gems, but most people would say like, oh, number 45 Spider-Man and the Mother's Day stamp number 41, like they're good mints, but is it worth $100,000? It was to the person that bought it. A lot of people would be like, nah, it's not really worth it. But I'm telling you guys, there are some things that people pay for, and this is with people that have maybe a couple million, and I mean there are people in here that are worth 9 figures already. I can't. So I can't say when we'll be on the podcast, as I don't know yet. I have a meeting next week with, it's supposed to be yesterday. I have a meeting next week with owner of a company that has like a $900 million bankroll. I will get them on the podcast at some point, but it is there are people, there are individual whales, and there's going to be schools of whales. There's going to be conglomerates of whales. Brock said it on Chris with Coffee's stream. You're not just going to see swept up floors. You're going to see whole collectibles just be annihilated. So yeah, that really long-winded answer. Obviously, we love Jeremy Padower. He's a homie. We got Henry Pye says, "What's up, Randy? Super pumped for tomorrow's drop. Me too. Me too." K Collection says, "Hey, Randy, which stamp do you want?" I would like. I don't know. 11.8 thousand followers now. Why, thank you. So close to 12K. I might get there in a couple weeks. Maybe by San Diego Comic-Con. The stamp that I would want most would probably be the secret. Either Lincoln. I love all of them. And I get it. I know these guys. I've heard the things, like these guys. I think were some of the best men in their time. I mean, let's say in like 200 years from now, let's say nobody eats meat anymore. I don't know how that's going to be a thing, but let's just say it is. Let's just say that nobody eats meat anymore, and people are like, how did people eat meat? How did people eat this stuff? Like, or like I think in like Asia, they still eat dogs, they still eat cats, and like in the Western world, that's like, those are your puppies. Those are you can't eat those. But maybe in a couple hundred years, people will be like, we'll say that about, horse meat is so good. But maybe they say that about cows, and say, cows are holy in India. So to them, eating cows is probably not good. But maybe that happens in the future, where somebody will be like, okay, well, this Randy Chavez person might have been, okay at math and pattern recognition, but he ate meat, so he was a bad person. Like, a lot of founding fathers owned slaves, but that's just that was just the time that it was in. And I do see a lot of people give a lot of strife about that. But yeah, you gotta respect what these guys did. There's a documentary by Edward Herman. Actually, let me see if I can find it. It is so good. It's about the Revolutionary War. So Edward, it's 2 R's. Herman, History Channel maybe? Edward Herman, War voiceover, because he does and I love Edward Herman. I don't know what it would be. Maybe it's Revolutionary War. Let me try this one. The American Revolutionary War, Part 1 of 2. It is voiced by Edward. I believe I watched the whole thing, so it's definitely by him. you can tell, like, Jesus, man, what they went through for years is just, some people thought, like, Chavez, you're, going through a lot. You have no, last year I had no air conditioning, but that is nothing compared to what some of these people went through. So these guys are like heroes in my opinion, at least for the time they were in. And I want all the stamps. I want the book of stamps. This is, but probably the book, probably the secret rare, because there's not too many of those. I really want that. Maybe that might not be so hot right away, right off the bat, but that's gonna be a really big. They could. I don't know why they're charging $6. They could be charging $20 for this, because there's only like 1,000 something of those. Really, really low mint. Justin says, Emancipation Proclamation. I mean, well, yeah, it is something that freedom. Yeah. Davey Holden says, "What's up, Randy? Any tips for a really important job interview?" Yes. Show up well dressed. Show up on time. Know the job that you're going for, and know the issues that might plague the job. So if you're going for, let's say, like, forklift driver, like I was forklift certified in the military, and I've been qualified on a lot of vehicles. And if you go in and you're at a shop with, like, I don't know, let's say Amazon, Walmart, like wherever, like, just let's say forklift, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be that. It could be anything. It could be composting. It could be construction. Be prepared for the question, what do you think are some issues plaguing the job industry you're going to? Now, for the most part, show up, clean cut. So the opposite of me, show up clean cut, 15 minutes early at least, and be hydrated. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Eye contact. Firm. Like, honestly, half the battle is just, a smile, firm handshake, eye contact. Super important. If you're not neurodivergent and you got a little bit on the spectrum, the eye contact is something you just got to work on. Outside of that, be open, be hungry. Tell them, when they say, like, why do you want this job? And it's like, I feel fulfilled after, like, if this is a job that you've had before, say, like, I feel fulfilled after the day is done, and I'm always looking to work more. I really enjoy learning. I want to see how much I can learn, how much I want. Just be. If you were hiring someone, like, who would you want to hire? And do you want just like a kid for the summer, or do you want someone that? Because again, it's much easier and cheaper to farm somebody and groom them from the time, as soon as they get in your door, and they want that person to have experience and then go to a manager's position, because then they know the job. They know the job and they know what's expected, and they can do the hire. It's much easier to do that than it is to hire this kid for the summer, okay, and then X out of you, then hire someone to keep that rotating door going. That's what a lot of at least good business owners, and that's what I would look for as well. So hopefully those tips are good. And shower, have good hygiene, have good breath. Yeah. Howard says, "Hey Randy, you absolute legend. Hope you're good. I've got every stamp so far, and hope these go for cheap so I can grab the whole set. Good luck, brother. I hope they go for cheap as well." Thank you for calling me a legend. Davey Holden says, "I'm aware that I generally ask pretty deep questions here. Just a big fan, Randy. That's all." Oh no, it's good. Ask me anything. That's what I'm here for. Kelly Boudreau says, "We just burned off the strings with a lighter." Some people did that as well. You could do that. I didn't. I'm trying to think of some. I don't know if we were even allowed lighters in basic training. In tech school we were. In tech school we were allowed everything. We allowed knives. We allowed. Tech school they gave us, like, there you go. Like, okay, coolio. Moving on. General Marquez. All right, comment down below if you get that reference. Daniel Marquez says, "Comment, hey Randy, I'll listen in for a bit. I hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna see Thor: Love and Thunder. So I can't send, like, if you could tell, like over here, it just says failed, like a bunch of failed text messages, and I just, it won't let me send to group chats. It won't let me send links. It won't. I can't text anything to anyone. It's horrible. So I have to get a new phone, but I also have to go to the gym, and then I'm seeing Thor: Love and Thunder tonight at 8:45. You know, I got a lot of stuff to do. Watch Any Price says, Randy, I'm so excited for San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm not even going. Represent. Can't wait to see so many people. I can't wait to give away the stickers. I can't wait to onboard users. I can't wait to just be the face. And I don't even work for Veve. I don't hold on. Let me. I will reveal where I might work. Maybe at San Diego Comic-Con. Maybe not. I don't know. And again, it's not really a guaranteed thing. But I'll keep y'all posted. Joseph says, is there a 1 of 1 card rating aside? No, there's no point. I mean, maybe there is and it wouldn't be really licensed. Like if you have like Ken Sugimori or Matsuhiro Arita, you know, draw a card and like sign it. You know, maybe those are technically 1-of-1s. But no, there are no 1-of-1s for cards, unfortunately. Not for trade says there's 53 of us here. Everybody go like the video. Let's support Randy. Justin says, Vader running away from Todd. Yeah, I saw that. There's some people that think it could flip Riso. I don't know if that happens. But, you know, there's so much less of Riso. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, y'all want some tea? Okay, so, I'll call her Miss Hershey. So the girl on Facebook. Just found out my boyfriend, who I've been on and off with for 4 years, has a disgusting, nasty girl living with him for the past 5 years, but they've been together for 8 years. This is why I'll never date again. Men I date are poop. Oh my goodness. Oh my good golly gosh. Oh, sorry fam. So this is like what I feel like is so unfortunate. Like every now and then you get a good person, whether it's guy or girl, they just get their heart broken and then they never date again, and like that's where all the good men and women go. They get their heart broken, they never date again. Humble Home Cuisine says, let's go on the stamps. Hi, Randy. Hi, Humble. Sinful Mawal says, the whale population is making a comeback, Randy. They do be making a comeback, though. I don't even know if I need this light on. Yeah. Let's see what I got here. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Dashy's in the dark right over there. You can barely see me. But I like this intimate setting that we got here. It's like nighttime. Oh, God. I'm going to sing Scooby-Doo later. Sinful Mawa says, I was disappointed by the Thor hammer drop. I really wanted an animated NFT. I would not pay $60 for any of those hammers except Stormbreaker. Oh yeah, Stormbreaker's legit. Hydrate. I had a buddy of mine that messaged me. He got the whole set under sub 100. He got a sub 100 set of the Thor hammers, the Mjolnirs, the Stormbreakers. Absolutely redonkulous. Sven Danjin says, is the Thor poster a first app of Marvel posters, secret rare, with only 1,000 editions? First app of Marvel poster. Secret rare with only 1,000. I think so, yeah. And I got a buddy of mine that I'll even show you guys. That Thor poster, which a lot of posters right now are not doing well. But okay, so he had bought, I don't know how much he has, but he says take a look at what buying 15 of these just did to the market. I bought number 100, a few sub 100, and swept the floor from 185 to 350. Put 7,500 gems through web app and spent them in 20 minutes. Right after I bought 7 million more Omi, and he's got minimum 15 of these, but probably like 20. I think he has more than that. I think he wants to get, if I'm not mistaken, he's got a lot of these. Sway. God, where is it? I could have sworn he bought like 70 of those. Well, he's got more than 200 Coca-Cola pieces, which is heckin' nuts. We got a super chat coming in from Adam Awesomeface saying, Steam game economies have some big values. I remember when someone spent $250,000 on a hat for a game because it was so rare. Veve reached those values in less than a year and are holding back on things. All right, let me break down that comment real quick. I was gonna try to find the Thor, the rest of the Thor. I could have sworn he said that the Thor, he had so much of them. He's got 7 low Goofy mints though, which is pretty legit. He's got a bunch of the Jurassic Park pieces. Okay, so all right, let me go and break this down. Steam, which is, a lot of people spend a decent amount of money on downloading games, buying games, whatever, and the in-game economies, like Adam says, has some big values. And he remembers when someone spent $250,000 on a hat for a game because it was so rare. That definitely wasn't even an NFT, but Veve reached those values in less than a year and are holding back on things. So yeah, here, like, remember there was I reported on this a couple times. I think it was early this year or late last year. There was somebody. It was definitely last year. I think it was still working. Yeah, no, it was like early last year because I was still working. It was a person that had bought a Gucci bag in, I think it was Minecraft or Roblox, and the Gucci bag was based on the real Gucci bag. And what happened was that it digitally, which was technically a one of one, but it wasn't an NFT. It was just something that had like a Gucci thing on it, and it sold for more than what an actual Gucci bag went for. And I was like, it's not even an NFT. So people got the money once they understand. And again, if Adam Awesomeface just said somebody spent $250,000 on a hat that's rare, Gary Vee made this post, or he made this thing one day saying, people aren't going to buy things because they're NFTs, but people are already buying things that aren't NFTs. And that, look at the game Among Us. Among Us, you can pay $2 to have a little piece of toilet paper on your head as a hat. You could pay $2 to get a little space crab that follows you around. I paid for both. Why? Because I need it. Look at every single girl you guys know within from ages 15 to 40. Guarantee you they know what squishmallows are. Guarantee you they go and there's there are TikToks, accounts of TikToks made specifically for squishmallow hunting. Specifically, there's one girl's like, hey, is there another girl there? Maybe she's a little emo. Maybe she talks about killing herself all the time. Maybe she's super depressed. Can you put her on? Cause you lady, you're 50 years old. You don't know what I'm talking about. It's like, oh yeah, we got this squishmallow. There's only one left. I could hide it for you because I don't really like these kids that are in here. Girls go crazy for those. Kids too, I guess, and some guys. Shout out to Uncle Jeremy. I love him so much. But people are buying stuff that are not scarce, that are not rare. That space crab and that toilet paper thing. There's an unlimited amount of those. I didn't get it because I got it because it was fun. It was cool. Hey, look at me! I got toilet paper on my head. Look at my cute little space crab. And there's so many people that I represent. That will just pay for stuff, and I know I in the future I'll have a lot, quite a bit of money, but that doesn't change who I was as a person. Even if I was relatively, how many people do you guys know that I got $30 in my bank account, I'll spend it on this squishmallow though? They have nothing. They don't have a pot to freaking piss in. Look at the squishmallow I got. You don't tell me that that's not happening. So when Adam Awesomeface says that Veve is holding back on things, probably right. I'm not gonna confirm or deny. But there will be one of ones. Yeah, there will definitely be one of ones. And do you know what the guys? There's a reason that I put my name and my reputation on the line. Not to you guys. I don't give financial advice to you guys. but to big whales that if I cost them money, they could pay $250,000 just to kill me, and it'd probably work too. They would take a good. This place is like a fortress now. They might need a larger team. But anyway, like why am I risking that? Why am I risking my name, my reputation? Because I have the LSD vision. I know, like, I don't know what's coming because I don't work for the company. I don't have any NDA signed, but I know what's coming because I see what's coming, and this I've been here before. There are one-of-ones coming. I don't know what they'll be of, but a lot of OMI utility, a lot of Jesus, man. Moving on. I think, or I forget where I was. Job interview. Burn the strings off the lighter. Okay, got that. Whale population do be making a comeback. Stamps for the win. They are for a win. Justin says, I got a cop of Benji. Get it. Sinful Mawal says, you haven't seen Thor Love and Thunder. Tonight, I didn't go last night. I was supposed to have a meeting last night with the guy that has like a $900 million bankroll. That meeting is he had to go to California. That meeting is pushed to next week. But, I mean, we like, all right, so that person already downloaded the Veve app. Like, that person already has Veve, probably already has OMI. Because we talked about both in that Secret Hamptons meeting a few weeks back, and I'm gonna obviously hang out with him and then meet some of his colleagues, talk to them about Veve and OMI, and that'll be next Thursday. So yeah. Planet Vampire says, at Sven Dangens, I just picked one up in the last hour, was thinking the same thing. Humble Home Cuisine says, love the Lincoln one. I love them all. Sven Dangen says, agree, damn cheap and nice next to Hammer NFT. Oh, dude. So yeah, those, let me see if I can find it. Oh my god, he's got so much on me. Oh, wow. Oh my god, the dude's, alright, so the two doctors, and an orthopedic surgeon in New York. My Jesus, man. Care of it. Okay, got it. I'm looking to see how many of these posters he has. I could have sworn that he said he was going to get like 100 of them. But I don't. God, he's got 200 Coca-Cola pieces. I'll show you what he has. Work ethic, positive outlook. Yep, wire. Okay. Man, I'm not. I want to find it for you guys because that's important. But it's not saying. God, he's got a really cool mint numbers on it. Heads up, Georgia. Oh wow. 15 of these just into the market. I don't know how many he has though. That should be. Oh, he bought another fit. So he's got 30 of them. He's got 30 of the Thor posters. That's like 3%. Okay. Now let me take a look at these Thor posters. I don't know if we'll get more. Not that I'm saying I hope not. All right, moving on here. Agree and damn cheap and nice next to Thor's hammer. Yep. It just says, are you getting an iPhone? No. Never get an iPhone. Fake booties are the worst. How much impact do you think San Diego will have on bringing in new users versus other events that the Veve team has attended? So my mission I don't work for the Veve team, but if I can help the Veve team out, I would much rather, and that just essentially helps everyone out. That helps out, again, onboarding new users. My goal is to onboard 200 users myself. 50 people each day, which is, I'd probably get more than that, but I will be at that booth I will be standing there from open to close. Um, I will drink like a mother flapper at night because I deserve it. But I will be like to me, this is a work trip. To me, this is going, and now I'll be interviewing people. I'll be having some fun. But during the day, it is all about that grind. I would much rather see like, you know, having Alex, Noah, Reese there is great. Obviously people that work for the company, but people. I mean, Reese has done a bunch of interviews. Alex and Noah, I don't think really have done much. Alex is on the AMAs, the whatever. But I would much rather have the people see a face that they could go on and just put Veve. Oh, Veve, Randy Chavez. Okay, right there. And let them know that there are dedicated people to have like they could just download the app, buy something, and they'll know that I'm working day and night to be able to go and make their investment better by onboarding more users. It's going to be much easier for people to download the app when they see, okay, this guy puts out a lot of content, this guy goes to all the events, this guy goes to it, and that's going to make them more comfortable to do that. And I'll do a shave, I'll look a little presentable, and again, Comic-Con, I've been going to this for like 8 years, 9 years. These are my people. They speak my language. I got the Nintendo stuff over there. I could show off the Dragon Ball Z, extensive anime knowledge. This is the type of work that I was made for. Y'all have no idea. So I think this is very, very bullish for Veve this weekend. Okay, sorry about that. And Adam Osmoface, thank you so much for the super chat, saying Steam game economies have some big values. Correct. Says, I remember when someone spent $250,000 on a hat just for a game. And people do that for CSGO, people do that for knives, people do that. Yeah. And that's stuff that's not really NFTs. Says, because it was so rare. Veve reached those values in less than a year. They have with many things. And are holding back on things. Yeah. Bolshevik says, did you ever play World of Warcraft back in the day? I didn't. I saw the movie. They made a World of Warcraft movie in 2016. I was in Kuwait. It was pretty good, not gonna lie. Justin says, good point, Adam. Simple Mama says, yeah. TF2 unusual go for ridiculous prices, especially flaming team captains. Okay. Moving on here. Where was I? We got Planet Vampires. I wasn't a big fan of the Thor hammers, but have the whole Thor mighties. Me too. 10 ultra rare Thors and 2 secret rare. Oh wow, we got the beta ray builds. Nice. And we'll hold them a long time. Thor is huge worldwide. Yeah, he's great. Adam Osmoface says, "Yep, Burning Flames team captain." Sinful and Adam, they do be having a conversation though. PlanetVampire.com says, and one poster. Nice. Pong Meh says, Vader costs more than Todd at the moment. Yes, he does. Sinful Mawal says, Gucci products like that are what you call Veblen goods. That means as price increases, demand increases. That's also a good point. Interesting. Alright. Just says, don't kid yourself on Vader. Joey collects says, I love you, right? Oh, I thank you, Joey. I love you guys too. You guys are great. Joe, you seem like a cool kid. Hope to meet everyone one day. Real Talk says, I didn't get the secret Hampton meeting invite, Randy. Did you need my contact? Does he have a referral code? Yeah, so it was actually the person at the Hamptons. It didn't just like, oh, we got to get Randy Chavez in. No, that's not what happened. It was a buddy of mine that got invited, and he had a +1, and again just got lucky. I'm in New York. He flew into New York. He says, "Hey, I can pick you up." I was like, "Okay, I'll take that." So I just got lucky, and that's what half the battle is, lucky. Yeah. Moving on. Justin says, "VV hype man." Trying. Sinful Mile says, "You alive, Randy?" I think so. You know, it was 3 minutes ago. I think I'm good. B Maru says, "Why are my collectibles going down when Omi is going up?" People are probably doing some cashing out and buying some Omi. Maybe. Hiccups. Justin says, "You should ask David Yu to be his bodyguard." Nowadays, where I'm not in as good shape as I was, I'm probably not the best person for the job. And, you know, if I give my life for his, that's great, but then I can't do the stuff that I want to do. I would much rather somebody that, you know, kind of... I've done my fair share of security work in the military and out of the military, and it was... I was good at it, but I was like, I don't know. I would much rather have someone that like lives and breathes that, protect David Yu, like a whole team, obviously. Planet Vampire says, "Let's not kid ourselves. Randy will be mistaken for Andrew WK at Comic-Con." Okay, I'm going to have to look at the Andrew WK. Was a singer. Oh. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he looks a little more jacked than I am, but yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, he's definitely more jacked than I am. Look at that sweet bod. Look at, like, girl. Look at the bicep. Like, I clearly do not have that. Like, whew, mother man. Is it worth it to? But question. I'm sure if you waste some time. Okay, moving on. Sinful Mile says, "Are you taking notes?" I just, you know, I was getting back to messages every now and then. Crazy Dan 420 says, "Referral code could be good, except some people constantly spam their codes everywhere, which is kind of a turn off, like Earth 2. Yeah, I mean, I would put mine places as well. I'd put it in the description. I'd be like, yeah, you know. Brian Arsenal says, "Hey Randy, I got Thor number 62 collectibles. Should I hold?" Yes. Yes. Ultra rare. Yes. Yes. Hold. Huddle. Joseph says, "Referral codes ain't it for VV?" I hope so, though. I hope so. Joseph says, "Were you ever a bouncer?" I was doorman at a couple different places, and I never... You know, I'm not really big enough. I'm only 5'9". But I was doorman for Leaky Lifeboat in Long Island, and the strip club where I used to work at, I was doorman beforehand. That was this place called Lake Cafe. They got bought out a few years ago. So, yes, I was doorman too. I wasn't necessarily a bouncer, but yeah, if you want to put that, that might have fallen under the job description title. Brian Morris's question, "Would you hold a, let's say, top 10 mint kit or sell it for something we've seen hit a few grand in gems during the run?" That's hard. I have kit, but I don't have a crazy mint number. I don't think you need it. I would sell it and maybe try to get something else. Moon says, "I really don't understand that Thor Ultra Rare is under 50. Really? Yeah, I don't get that either." JL says, "So am I still waiting for KYC email." They did do a big drop today for KYC. They rolled out a bunch of it. Again, if you don't get it, you just gotta wait, gotta be patient. You know, I got it, but I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't go and I didn't cash out. I was thinking about it, but then I didn't. So yeah, I really want to, and why I would want to is really just to get more Omi. You know, it's not to go and it's not to go and you know, like buy like a new car or whatever. It's just to go and buy more Omi. Anyway, we got a Patreon member shout out. You hear the beating of your heart, you know the screaming's gonna start. Here comes a really scary part, 'cause it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. Yes, it's terror time again, and you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. All the trees begin to moan, and the monsters grunt and groan. Dude, that is such a good song. Comment down below if you like Scooby-Doo. On Zombie Island, everyone check out @HeyDavidOn and @KingMouse over on the Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mouse over on the Veve app. Kobe Collects and OmiPlayer1 over on the YouTube. Ray Text ETHL main name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Tabs Trades, Mars Davis, Lego Super Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. At Nomad with Guitar, at What Was It Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Okay. Moving on. Sinful Mama says Thor Love and Thunder is better than Thor Ragnarok. Oh. And I really like Thor Ragnarok. So, can't wait. Shadow Dog says, so the Omi to $1 is raising its head again. You sure? Confident it will hit $1, even if it takes 10 years? Yes. 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 Justin says, if we round this price for the rest of the year, it will hit $1. Actually, okay, we're still going to be in a bear market next year, you know, but if we stay around this price for like a year and they launch the Veveverse like next year with the land sale, we'll burn half the circulating supply. It's gonna be nuts. Sinful Mile says the paper stains. Crazy Dad Fortes, Randy, I still use your referral code on Earth 2 every time I get more tiles, so that's a good thing. Why, thank you so much, senor. I love you so much, Crazy Dad 420. Just says Sinful Mile, they get me every time. Oh god, what we got here? Alright, get us out of that. Veve Digital Collectibles tweets, quick heads up on acceptable proof of residence address for KYC. Document address must match the address of the ID. Photos of envelopes are not accepted. Yeah. It's pretty rough. I don't like it. It's got to be done. I did it. It's fine. You know, whatever. Where was I? Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Subby Zero says Zombie Island. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, Zombie Island was so good. Justin says Foster. What? Foster said so? Alright, I gotta... guys, I gotta bounce. I gotta get to the gym. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go to the gym and come back. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna go see Thor. Getting crazy. It's getting crazy. I'm gonna finish the rest of the... I'm gonna do one more Patreon member shout out because I want to. All the trees begin to moan and the monsters grunt and groan, rotting faces full of slime. Don't you know it's terror time? And it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. Yes, it's terror time again. Oh, you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for the super chats. Simple Miles says, oh yeah, I haven't done KYC. How do you do that? You have to, all right, so if you have a passport, upload your passport as your proof of identity. Because if you use your driver's license as your proof of identity, you cannot use your driver's license as your proof of address. So you have to hope that you have like a bank statement or mail it. It's tough for me as a business owner because Randy Chavez isn't on my business bank account. It's only the name of the business that's on the business bank account, not Randy Chavez. So I couldn't get a you can go to the bank and you can get like a bank letter saying who it may concern, but if you have a passport, use your passport as proof of identity and use your driver's license as proof of address. Yes. And yeah. Some mom says, wait, we need proof of address too? Stricter KYC than E2. Yep. It's crazy. But this is like a global KYC. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Everyone comment, like, and subscribe. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Thank you all for the super chats. I love you. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, God.